consistency. You know, we believe in consistency. We are very consistent in what we do, so we don't deceive you. We are going physical. Yes, we are going physical. We are going physical. We have finished the secret. We have finished the secret part of it, which is the audio, the wire part of it. Now we are going physical. I want everybody to watch this. One moment. Now, what I'm about to show you now will tell you how evil politicians in Nigeria are. It doesn't matter where they come from. We know our own politicians, we don't trust them. The politicians in Nigeria are evil. I want you just listen to this man, right? You all listen to them, how they were sweating in their pants, how they were peeing in their pants, how they want to cover the 500 billion, how they want to do, all these things they did, all these things they said, everything they said. Now, look at a criminal now acting.
That they are also going to face a wrath. A few questions. Has Nigerians ever asked how exactly Aboki FX collects his data that he publishes on his website?
Chai! A criminal you just saw now sweating on the phone. The phone was falling off his hand. He was sweating. Look at him now. Look at him now. He want to blame others. He want to look for where to collect the money. He want to look at what this man is acting here. Let me go there.
How many BDCs can claim that they have either seen a staff of Aboki FX come in to ask for daily rates? Or how many BDCs send daily returns on exchange rate to Aboki FX?
Chai.
How then do they determine what the rate is and they post them illegally on their website? In which other country will an unlicensed single person be the one that sets exchange rate in that country? How come he sets exchange rate of our own currency? Why is he not setting exchange rate for pounds and dollar?
Can you imagine?
Or pounds and South African rand?
Yes.
Or pounds and Ghana CD? Why target Nigeria? And yet you are a Nigerian. You choose to live in London, enjoy all the spoils in London at the expense of the blood of Nigerians.
Oh my God.
You will pay for
Clap
it.
for him. Clap for him. And the one thing that will shock you. One thing that will shock you is that everybody working with him know that he's lying. Everybody, all of them, they are there looking at this man lying to Nigerians. Everybody know that he's lying. The people working with him, the people who were part of the conversation I just played now, all of them know that everything he's saying here is just a makeup, lies, to cover up what you listened on that tape. But you know what? They will be standing there. They will be pretending. They will be pretending. They will be very, very serious. When we talk about Biafra, you see their family, their boys, the people that pay salary every month. They will say, Biafra waiting. Biafra waiting. My guy, they work for CBN, which can Biafra. And that one, inside his mind, he will say, child, oh God, please, don't ever let this Biafra come. Because this people don't know what I'm getting in this government. You think that when he's shouting one Nigeria is because he loves you. He doesn't love you. It's because of the crime going on here. It's because this MFLA now, go and touch him now. Tell him, come and support Biafra. For where? How can a criminal like this support Biafra? Because of this crime he is committing here now. 500 billion is only one crime. This is one crime. 500 billion is gone. Only one crime. 500 billion is gone. How can somebody like that come and support the disintegration of Nigeria? Is it crazy? Ha! Which country will do that one? My brother, listen to the lie. Listen. These are your leaders. These are your leaders. Look at him.
The CBN Act Section 2 does make it clear.
He is quoting Section 2 of CBN Act. Oh my
that
God.
Only the central bank can determine the value of the naira. And yet, a single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian rate of
God. He is accusing other people of manipulating the rate of exchange. Chineke God. The thing he did, the crime he committed, he is now claiming that other people are manipulating. Chineke God. This is what you see. It is everywhere. It is in the police. It is in the army. That is why when they come to East, they go and tell their people to go and start killing their own officers in the East so that they will call it IPOB. So that they will call it ESN. This is happening in all sectors of the economy. They will go inside the bush and they are going to cut the bamboo tree. Bo, 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 and they will run outside. They will run to the road. Onye na-egbu achara. Ha gaa n'ime ọhịa, egbu achara. Bo, 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 bo. They will run out to the street. It is happening in the southeast. They will go and kill policemen, bomb police station, destroy police station, and they say it's IPOB. They will go and kill people in the checkpoint, collect their guns, bomb them, and they say it's IPOB. It is the same thing happening now in the CBN. Obana IPOB is an exchange, bureau the exchange. This man would have just begun to call IPOB name. IPOB is manipulating this. IPOB is meanwhile, he is the one doing it. At least you heard it from the audio. They are now trying to cover up the crime of 500 billion they gave to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition for the war that is coming. Jihad. My brother, that money can never be traced. No be juju be that. Now let us watch. Watch as this man is lying to Nigerians and to the world.
A single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian or rate of for Nigerians, continues to make huge profits, continues to collect these profits in cash ATM in London, while other Nigerians suffer the consequences of this action. We will not allow this to continue
at all. How can you allow it?
What kind of registration does he have that allows him to do the kind of business he's doing?
I don't know.
People should tell me. How exactly does he collect this data? Do you know any BDC that supplies this data?
You see?
He should come out and give us this information.
Oh my God.
If he doesn't come out, we will find him.
I will find him.
I have given instruction to our expert.
Chineke God. This, oh my God. Nigeria breed criminals. Nigeria breed criminals. Everything in Nigeria is crime. They breed criminals. Look at this man. This man that you just listen to his voice now, no? Peeing, looking for a way to cover crime he committed. He's now, we are going to, do you see how he's reading the paper? We are going to find you. We are going to get you. You are... This Nigeria have insulted us. This country have insulted people. People who are learned and very smart and brainy, scattered all over the world. Look at the impunity going on there. Look at somebody who is a central governor, a central bank governor. Shame. Hey, which one are we going to talk? Are we going to talk about the dead man in Aso Rock? Are we going to talk about this one? CBN governor. A retired criminal. A retired criminal. He continued the criminal. That is why we are going to find them. We are going to find them. Did you see how this man is reading like Chineke God? Hi. Hi. Now listen.
To go after his website. And let it be clear, we will go after him.
Yes,
because we cannot allow this to continue. Since inception of this company in 2015,
yes,
he kept filing same cash at hand and net assets and shareholders funds. You may go ahead and check his UK filing.
We'll go ahead. We are checking.
Yet millions of naira and thousands of dollars go through his account.
Exactly.
So that is the story of Aboki FX.
Chai, that is the story of Aboki FX. Where is the 500 billion? Where is the 500 billion? How does that got to do with Aboki? Did Aboki go into the account and pull 500 billion?
Here that is making news in social media.
I'm
not on social media. But let him come and meet me in Central Bank. Let him show his face.
Okay.
Those who feel they want to support him, to fight me, come out.
Okay.
Let's fight.
All right. We are fighting now. We are out. Chineke. Chineke God. Those who want to fight me should not come out and fight. Chai. He had a mad reason. He had a mad reason. Hi, my people. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Somebody said WWF. What the fuck? Hi, a whole central bank governor. Criminals everywhere. Now, I want you to understand, we are talking about 500 billion. Billion. Nobody have been able to tell me. Chineke God. What is going on? Now, let me also show you something. Let me show you something. Now, that money, part of that money that is missing now, that they have used to purchase, to give to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition, and then other ones that are missing all these years, they have been stealing the money. This is where they decided to spend part of them. They decided to spend part of them here. $500 each person at the UN. $500. Nigeria refused to protest for the very first time in history. They went and hired black Americans. They are paying them $500 each. I want people in America to make sure they look for the person who organized this scam. Paying people $500 for protest. They should locate him. We are going to investigate him to know how much they gave him from the 500 billion.
Sir, do you mind I ask a few questions? Can I record you?
Alright.
I just want to know what is going on today.
Well, this is protesting for Nigeria.
Oh, for Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. For stronger Nigeria. Say Nigerian Christian,
not
target of genocide or ethnic cleansing. So what part of Nigeria are you?
Anna.
You're not a Nigerian. So how then you're not a Nigerian and you're protesting for Nigeria?
Can you imagine what they say? Nigerian Christian not target.
Well, you know, when you got to protest, so you got to protest with the information and the stuff that is happening.
For you to know how stupid the Fulanis are, they say Nigeria Christians not target. Who are the target then? So they are targeting somebody. They are targeting somebody, they are targeting group, but not Christian. You see, do you see why I have been shouting for 7 days in support of Dr. Malafia's suggestion. Do you see why? Now, some of you that were attacking me for supporting that Christian sit at home for 1 week. Do you know the reason why they write Christian there? You don't know. Do you know the reason why they write Christians are not target in Nigeria? Do you know? Because they know the power in that thing I was advocating. They know the power in what Dr. Man Lafayette said. They know that that will be the end of Nigeria. They know. They know that any day Christians succeeded in sitting at home for 1 week in Nigeria, that Biafra you are fighting for, that is the beginning of Biafra. That day Biafra will be declared. But you see, you don't understand that. Hatred covered your face because Simon Ekpa is advocating for it. You think you are the only one who wants Biafra. You see, did you see them carrying any other thing there? You see that this signboard you see here, very important. Nigeria Christians are not target. Why did they not write Muslims are not target? Why did they not write any? Because we have to use this Christianity, whether you like it or not. Because I am a Christian. Everything that now they killed Obadia, they killed the Dr. Malafia because of that. That is one that could be or should be one of the strongest weapon we are going to use to fight Nigeria. Every Christian to come together. We can't do this thing alone. We need others. You have to be very reasonable. We need others. And this is a time where we cannot just sit and say, okay, what to consign us? They should come and join. No! If anybody raise up hand, we have to run and take him. Because we need this freedom more than anybody. We, the Biafrans, need this freedom more than anybody. We need it more than anybody in Nigeria. So I want you to understand that whatever I am saying, whatever I am doing, I am just doing it with passion. I have no ulterior motive in this struggle. I have nothing to hide in this struggle. But everything I do, one day you are going to see the result. One day you are going to see where it is coming from, where it is going. Now you see somebody carrying Christians are not target. Why? Why do they write Christian is not target? Because they know what it could be if Christian in Nigeria decided to embark on 1 week sit at home. That would be the end of Nigeria. It will be the end, completely end. But you know what? They use the people that I am fighting Biafra with to fight it. Because if IPOB worldwide decide to embark on supporting and projecting and propagating Christians to support Christians sit at home, we are going to be successful. But they will leave it and start fighting something else. If we have used the energy, all this week to propagate Christians sitting at home in Nigeria, by now, a lot of GOs, a lot of pastors, all this, they may have been preaching it. Did you not hear Mbaka? Did you not hear Mbaka? Did you not hear the latest Mbaka preaching? Did you not hear it? I'm going to play it here. Well, don't worry. A moment. I think we have
So how do you know that Nigerian Christians are not the target? How did you know that?
I don't know.
So why do you have the placard?
You see, how did you know that the Christians are not the target. How did you know that? He don't know. They just wrote it and give it to him.
Look, let me tell you, I protest for anybody. I help a lot of people.
So you were paid to do this?
Yeah.
Or you paid to do this?
Yes.
I just joined in with everybody.
Because
paid
you
to
didn't
do
know.
it.
Black, white.
No, I understand. It is good to support brothers, to support the culture, but also it is also good to protest and pass the right information, right?
It's a lot of information going out here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people twist a lot of things up. I don't know for sure what.
But you gotta do a little bit digging.
However, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help everybody out.
I understand that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're doing what they ask you to do. At least you're paid to do this, and you're doing what you get paid for.
No, it's not about pay, you know what I'm saying? It's just about helping people out.
I understand, but they gave you the wrong information, though. I'm just trying to help to bring you out. We all are from Africa. So when they give an information that is not correct,
I don't know what was correct. All I was told that they needed me for this.
for this, who was that bring you people here?
I got a bunch of little kids over there in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
And they asked me, see your tone, will you go over there and help us out? So I decided to go over there and help them out.
No problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know what is going on. Thank you. Sir, good day. Is it okay if I talk to you on the camera?
I'm really not supposed to do that. The guy is, he's in charge.
Okay, they don't want you guys to talk on the camera. All right, no problem. Huh? We're Biafrans.
Huh?
We are Biafrans.
Okay.
Yeah. So they don't want you talking to us?
That's what he told me.
But where are you from, though? I just want to know.
From here.
So you're not from Nigeria?
No.
How come you have Nigeria in your list?
I should have said that.
All right, I understand, no problem. No, I would not. Hello, brothers. Is it okay if I talk to you guys on camera? Okay, please. I just want to find out what is going on here today. You're protesting? Yeah, I see your placard says stronger together. So, what part of Nigeria are you from, sir? Huh? Do you mind me asking that?
You don't have any place. You don't know. Do you know where Nigeria is?
Where are you from, sir?
This guy don't know where Nigeria is in the map.
So in no one talk because in bus don't come out. People will pay them don't come out.
But this is bad.
They ask them to come and help us. They are helping out. It's okay. They don't know
You know how
anything.
much money they paid the person that is organizing it?
It's all right. It's all right. Exactly. You should know why you're carrying placards and the reason why you're carrying placards. You understand? I can see my sister. I just want to know what part of Nigeria you're from. We all are from there. Huh? I'm from the east. The eastern part of, huh? Where you from?
Let me be on record.
What's your name? Huh? Your name? I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. It's called Biafra. So where are you from? Semper?
Is it okay? Listen, his friend over there is giving him sign. He shouldn't stop.
It's all right. Thank you. We know what's going on. Thank you.
You just watch that. You've just watched that. And let me also show you that we are talking about 500 billion, sorry. 500 billion. 500 billion. Now, this is Southeast Biafra land.
Situation report. If you are going to Owerri now, no road. Before electrical, no road. Better use transport, don't drive. Hey! Now, wow. Before electrical nature.
Look at.
Before electrical nature.
Did you see that?
Situation report. If you are going to Owerri now, No road. Before electrical, no road. Better use transport, don't drive. Hey! Now, wow. Before electrical nature. Before electrical nature.
You didn't see that? Now you will not see anybody. This is you're gonna take almost a decade. He's gonna stay there for decade before they fix it. And even if they're going to fix it, they are going to fix it in a very shady way that it will not last for few months or few years. And again, we are in the problem again. So I'm going to stop here, and you have just watched what makes you what you watch today is the reason why most of the politicians will never support Biafra. They will never support Oduduwa. They will never support disintegration of Nigeria because they are criminal and they will not survive in a decent and sane society. They will never survive. They will not survive. They don't want to, they cannot live without crime. They cannot live without corruption. They cannot live without loot. You can imagine where a central bank governor is involved in this kind of deep crime and corruption. You can imagine. Just think about it. If a central bank governor can be this dubious, you can imagine. Do you know, I'm telling you, somebody who is in money, you can imagine where the amount, where, you know, the amount is stealing is own 500 billion. And they are sharing it to Fulanis. They're sharing it to people who are going to America to be giving 500. But you, as a Nigerian, when they want you to protest, they give you 500 naira. 500 naira in Abuja. You tie rapper, you come and start protesting. On this note, I'm going to say, may God bless you. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonia. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPOB Worldwide. May God bless NNAMDI KANU. May God bless you watching this program. Remember to go join our Telegram channel where we are going to launch our app. Very, very important. Telegram link is posted or was posted on my page. It is on our page now. If you go there, you will see the Telegram. Go and join so that immediately we get to 2,000, we are going to release the app and you are going to test it and tell us what you think. Thank you very much. May God bless you. God bless Amazonia, and good night. Have a very, very, very wonderful good night. Yes, Ogechi, I have to sleep.
Es gibt einen Ort, da wird im Kleinen Großes vollbracht. Da schlagen unsere Herzen im gleichen Beat. Da träumen wir im Jetzt und planen das Morgen. Es gibt einen Ort, der ist ein Teil von uns. Dieser Ort sind wir. Zusammen sein ist ein toller Ort. Otto.
Welcome back. Yes, we'll be talking about what you just saw now, the security breach in NDA, and we've got Commodore Kunle Olawumi joining us here this morning. He's the head Department of Criminology and Security Studies, Christland University, Nigeria. Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, this is it's one of those blow your cheeks out moments, because lots of people, when they heard it, they just thought, no way, this can't be. But they just thought, well, in fact, some people thought it was fake news. Others thought, nah, maybe there could be some other explanation to this. And then the academy put up this press release saying, yes, it's been compromised. And here we are today. So details are emerging. that raises more questions than answers at the moment. But what's your impression of this, for instance?
Thank you very much. My impression, I think, is just the impression of every Nigerian at this point. This is an aberration. I mean, you don't attack Nigerian Defense Academy and kill officers and get away with it.
Yeah.
The last time I was in NDA was in 2017. I went to carry out an investigation by the Minister of Defense. I wanted me to check what is going on with the training and the security environment there. I remember I spent about a week at NDA with the commandant and with the staff, you know. But something struck me, and that was every Friday, the gate of NDA is thrown open, and everybody have access to come and pray in the mosques. And I want to actually enjoin journalists to go to all military formations across the country on Friday by 1 o'clock. You are going to see the same thing happening across all military formations, including Naval Training Command at Papa, including the division in Ibadan, including NDA, including Jaji. I was in Jaji in 1994 for my junior division. And every Friday, our gate is thrown open. And everybody comes in to pray in our mosques. Even though they have their mosque outside. If you go to Defense Headquarters, I serve at Defense Headquarters as the Deputy Director, Defense Administration between 2015 and 2017. Throughout my 2 years at Defense Headquarters, I received visitors only twice because of the strict security architectures at the Defense Headquarters. But every Friday, the gate of Defense Headquarters is thrown wide open for everybody to come in and do Jumat. That is the time the terrorists have the time to profile our security environment.
Has that always been the case?
It has always been the case. I've served the military intelligence for the past 35 years. It has always been the case. Our problem is religion and social-cultural. I mean, people will expect me to come here and start talking about kinetics, about operation and so on. I've been an operational commander all my life. I've commanded warships, I've commanded troops, I've commanded men outside Nigeria and so on. But I'm not going to come to your station to discuss kinetics. The problem is not kinetics. In 2017, 2016, I'm always a member of the Security and Intelligence Brief at the Defense Headquarters. I told them, General Lawrence Shakin then, that the challenge we have in this country cannot be solved the same way we solved the problem of Niger Delta. The Niger Delta problem was solved during Yaradua time, basically by me. And I told them that we can't use that same template for Boko Haram. I told General Lawrence Shakin to look at the center of gravity of the problem. And we all came together. I was made a member of the committee, including Atahiru that just died was a member of that committee in 2016, 2017. And we came to a conclusion after several arguments. The arguments were three. To identify the center of gravity of the problem, one group said it is the fighters, the Boko Haram fighters are the center of gravity, so we should go after them. Another group said the center of gravity of Boko Haram is Abubakar Shekau. So if you go after Abubakar Shekau, then the problem of Boko Haram will be solved. I took exception to the group. I said that is not the center of gravity of the problem of Boko Haram insurgency that we were having between that 2012 and 2017. And General Lawrence Shakin asked me, Olami, why are you giving problem? What is the problem? Give us the answer. And I told General Shankar, if I tell you the answer, you're not going to be able to solve the problem. He said, what is the problem? I said, the center of gravity of Boko Haram and insurgency in Nigeria are the sponsors of that program. It was beyond us. Because the job we need to do is kinetics. Fight, destroy places, resolve issues. Yep. But we cannot resolve issue of sponsors of Boko Haram that were in Buhari's government, that we know them.
When you say we, who
I was in the military intelligence. Okay. And the defense headquarters staff that I work with, they know. And that was why we couldn't pursue that aspect that could have resolved that problem. Because you need to arrest people. And recently, 400 people were gathered as sponsors of Boko Haram. Why is it that Buhari government has refused to try them?
So the government knows sponsors of Boko Haram?
Of course, it's in the news. In April this year, the government said they have arrested 400 Bureau de Change related people that were sponsoring Boko Haram. They told us. And Abu Dhabi also helped us to arrest few Nigerians, tried them, we know them. Why can't this government, if not that they are partisan and they are actually part of the charade that is going on, why can't they bring those people out for trial?
So the Bureau de Change operates on the one hand, but you particularly said people in government. Are those part of the Bureau de Change, or those people that you say are in government are still there, government is aware, and government is condoning them?
The people I mentioned that are in government are not these ones they just arrested. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on the air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. Why should a government try to cause this kind of embarrassment and insecurity to the sense of what happened yesterday? And the solution I gave them in 2017, because when I identified the center of gravity for General Onshokin, and they couldn't pursue it, because some of them were ministers. And what I'm saying now, the Department of State Services are listening to me. They know them.
Yeah, Commodore.
So the solution I gave them was that if we can't pursue the policy strategic level, because the people that we need to talk to are also going to be difficult to deal with, I said what they should do now is to conduct two things. We should buy blimps. The blimps are not UAVs. They are not drones. Blimps are equipment that can fly up to 10,000 feet, 30,000 feet, static if you want, mobile if you want, and they carry a lot of payload. We saw them in Afghanistan. We saw them in Kenya. This will be something that can give us real-time intelligence, and we can know where these bandits or terrorists, where they emanate from, when they finish operations as they've done, where they go back to.
Okay. Well,
they did not buy this equipment up to. No.
Okay, you said quite a number of things. Let's pick up on some of them and see if we could make some, if you could shed some further light on some of them. Since 2012, I mean, you've been in operation, as you said, ever since that time. You questioned several people. Some people were identified at that time. Did the government at that time try any of them? Or were any of them also in government at the time?
No, the government did not try any of them, and the defense headquarters where I worked then did not pursue that line of operation because it's beyond them. The defense headquarters, actually, when you look at the defense structure of Nigeria, they lie within the policy strategic level. But basically, they are operational guys. So when you have policy problem, then they cannot go beyond their masters. They can write intelligence report and say, this is what is going on. And we've seen that the present government know what is going on.
I'm sorry, is this a policy problem? I mean, the laws are clear. If someone is said to be involved in something as devious as this, the laws are clear. This person is meant to be arrested, questioned. I mean, it's quite clear. So is it a policy problem? We have the laws. So what is stopping the security agencies from actually enforcing the law, since that's what they are?
Nur mit Sky Cinema erlebst du exklusive Blockbuster kurz nach dem Kino. Und jeden Tag einen neuen Film. Millionen haben ihr Kino schon zu Hause. Hol dir jetzt Sky Cinema.
I think what is stopping them is like when you are a member of a church and your pastor have decided to be at a certain level of spiritualism and you're a member of that church. You cannot be higher than your pastor spiritually. You can't, no matter what you do.
So this is the same religion you spoke about?
Yes. In real life, you see that the defense headquarters cannot conduct any operations that is not sanctioned by the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Yeah. They cannot.
No matter how small, little
they cannot. So when the Yar'Adua government decided to put an end to Niger Delta militancy, that was in 2007. What he did was simple. He called all the security chiefs and all the intelligence chiefs and tasked them to come up with a solution. The Defense Intelligence Agency, the National Intelligence Agency, the Department of State Services were called with the Inspector General of Police and the Interpol to come up with the solution to the problem. Then the problem was Niger Delta. The president was Yar'Adua. He was dispassionate. He wanted to solve the problem. Within 6 months, we solved the problem. I remember I have to go to Angola to go and bring Herioka, and nobody in Nigeria knew what we did. All we know is that since 27, 28 that we conducted our operation under Yar'Adua, Niger Delta issue has remained manageable. This government does not want to resolve this problem. They are escalating it because of tribal and religious sentiments.
So when you say this government does not want to resolve it, don't forget the same government has purchased. In fact, they're going to induct the KANU jet because of, I mean, the insecurity situation. They have, the president has had to change guards, as it were, as a result of people's clamor. I imagine if that was not in the thinking, why would you go that length to make some of the, you know, some of the pronouncements, the meetings that have happened, the purchase, the change of guard and the rest? Why would they do all that if they don't want to sort this?
Because that is not the solution. What you just mentioned is not the solution. When you have a problem at policy level, strategic level, operational level, when you have a problem, what you need to do is to identify the center of gravity of that problem and attack it. That's what you do. What they are doing is not attacking the center of gravity of the problem of Boko Haram and insurgency. So the president is buying Super Tucano, is changing service chiefs. That is not the solution. We are looking at the wrong side. It's not kinetic. It's politics.
Are you ruling out kinetic altogether?
I can't rule out kinetic because
so it's
a spectrum. It's a spectrum, you know, so you can't rule out something. But the center of gravity is what they should look at. And what is it? I'm saying it on this channel. It is the sponsor of Boko Haram and bandits.
And speaking about the sponsors, you know, when you say the DSS, and yeah, they could be listening to you, but so they profile, part of their responsibility is to profile all of these persons before they either vie for elections or before, excuse me, they are nominated for any of these positions. Doesn't that happen? Don't they get intel and say, look, this and this is what we found, and then we don't think that this should proceed further? Doesn't that happen?
It does. You know, when I worked with the DSS in 2007, because when Yaradua approved the operational order that we did, we now have to work together as a team. He actually forced all of us to sit down together and work together. I was surprised at the tremendous amount of information had by DSS. I was shocked. We in DI, I was in Defense Intelligence Agency, and when they were forced to bring out the files, I was shocked. They have so much information at DSS presently as I'm talking about what I'm talking about. They have. But you see, if a fish is going to get spoiled, it's going to start getting spoiled from the head. The DSS will not do anything except the Commander-in-Chief's body language shows that this is the direction I want to go. That is where the problem is. The DSS has tremendous information. By the time 2023 is here and somebody take over and wants to undo some of this evil that I've seen in this country, you'll be surprised names that the DSS will bring out. They have the information. There's nothing I'm going to say here that they don't have. The defense headquarters have the solution for the kinetic aspect. They do. I'm not going to come here to advise them.